Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Solasta with me, Bring It On. Off camera I did some mercantiling and bought my paladin some plate +1, which sets his armor class to 19. I also bought him a ring of protection +1, which gives him +1 to all saving throws and +1 to armor class. And I scrapped a couple of spells for my wizard, Fly and Haste. I thought about doing more, but I'm probably not going to use any of the other spells that I have in scroll form right now, unless I just use up the scroll. I don't plan on scribing those because it costs money. But while I was doing that, we did finish the Lightbringer Greatsword, so my paladin also has that equipped. My paladin is leaving town very well equipped. I'm very excited about it. I think that was it. What did I make him start crafting? Oh, a Scroll of Cure Wounds, because we don't have anything up here that we can make. No unique gear. Alright, so we're going to talk to the council, and then we have a few side quests to pick up at the bounty board, and then we'll do those.
Honourable members of the Council, please be seated. The Legacy Council is now in session. Lord Keenmind has the floor.
Honourable members of the Council, we at the Arcaneum have gathered crucial information about this crown. This is indeed the crown of the Magister, belonging to Casenax, eternal soul of the 8 traditions, 9th and last Magister of the Manakellan Arcaneum. At the time, there were 8 Masters of Magic, one for each of the old schools. In time of need, each Master lent their gem to the Magister, the head of the Arcaneum. Placed in the crown, they granted additional powers that enabled the Magister to cast spells or perform rituals of incredible power, such as the closing of the rift from Tirmar. Indeed, now, there is some debate about whether the crown, with all its gems, could possibly open another rift, or even reopen the previous one.
Nonsense! The rift has been closed for a millennium.
Solasta paid a high enough price for that.
Have you been to the Badlands recently?
Order! Marshal Sunblaze has the floor.
For our part, now that the existence of Sor Akath on Solasta has been confirmed, we have gathered proof that they are operating everywhere in the Eastern Kingdoms, including here, in the Principality of Masgarth.
Impossible!
The Sorax are looking for the crown and its gems. That cannot be a coincidence.
A powerful artifact, certainly. But reopening the rift? It took all the gods of Tirmar to open it.
No one knows for sure what the crown can do.
It's just a theory. As you know, it protects itself from our divination spells. That is one of its mysterious powers.
Then why would the Sorax think they know better?
Because they're Sorax. Their foul god Sortar knows. He is guiding them. We tried to leave him, and them, behind on Tirmar. It seems we failed.
Their people, their culture, they must have been obsessing about this for 1,000 years. While we spent that time fighting each other, they had to stick together and hide to survive.
Fables and conjectures!
Perhaps.
But can we take the risk?
The crown must be secured.
The crown belongs to those who found it. Those are the rules. The quest for the gems should be completed. Only this way can we learn more about the crown and its powers.
These deputies, well, they're not strong enough. No offense.
Tell that to the crown. And they've done well enough so far, wouldn't you say?
This is nonsense.
Maybe the deputies would like to speak. After all, they are members of the council now, aren't they?
Are we? Yeah, we'll continue the quest.
With all due respect, we are confident that we can fulfill this quest ourselves.
Confidence? I like that. Preposterous!
5 more gems to find. Do you even have a lead?
Yes, the best lead possible. The crown itself tells us where to go.
The Sorax will come after you. You know that. But you have our complete support in this struggle.
Our thanks, Marshal.
If that is all, may we conclude?
I'd like to say a word, if that is appropriate.
Of course, Your Highness. We're listening.
I think our brave deputies shouldn't be, sleeping in a city inn. We have a very comfortable residence near the palace. They would be safer there, don't you think? That would be our part in supporting the quest.
Your Highness, I must remind you that your decisions as head of state are not subject to council approval.
Oh, right.
Might I suggest that you reiterate your offer outside these walls?
Of course. I beg the council's pardon.
Not at all, Your Highness.
Then I think that is all?
Thank you. The Legacy Council is now in recess.
A word, please, deputies.
Of course.
Her Royal Highness asked me to reiterate her offer to accommodate you at the palace residence.
I'm not sure what that is.
A house for plenipotentiaries, emissaries, and other guests of the court.
Sounds nice.
You don't say.
Where is this residence?
In the palace. Ask for Ravensworth, a royal butler. He'll show you. Stay in the light, senior deputies.
You too, Captain.
So interesting, when we finished that conversation, we gained reputation with a few of the factions. We actually lost reputation with the Tower of Knowledge. I assume that's based on the decision you make when you're allowed to speak. But still weird that we lost reputation with one of the factions there. It's only like -4 or something, like it's very inconsequential, but still. Still odd. Okay. Let's see what bounties we have waiting for us. Alright, so we have the Collector. Scavengers have reported that the sigil of the Imperial First Legion has been found on the ruined outpost you found near Corporan. Return there and find any item that might have been part of the equipment of a soldier of this legion. Client the Arcanium, reward 1 pearl worth 100 gold pieces. A pair of bracers of sparkles, recommended level 6. Well, that should be really easy. And then runs in the family. Lord Danantar wants you to retrieve an item from the ruins around Andrastea's fortress. He believes one of his ancestors lived there. Find anything that proves this and bring it back. Reward 1 pearl worth 100 gold pieces. 3 level 5 spell scrolls, recommended level 8. And the Magister's amulet. The Arcanium experts believe an amulet belonging to the Magister might be located inside the Manicalan ruin where you found the crown. Search the tower's library, return the amulet. Client the Arcanium, reward 4 gems worth 50 gold pieces, a ring of resistance and necrotic damage, recommended level 6. Alright, so we have a few things we can do. I'm going to do side quests before we pursue the main quest. Let's see. I think this one is the closest. So this might be worth just walking to. Let me check. Oh, they're not going to let us leave? Oh. So we might be stuck here for a little bit, it looks like. Whoops. Let's just fast travel up here. Make it... Oh, we have something to do with her as well. Let's talk to the mayor first, I guess. I guess we're going to pursue this quest since they won't let us leave the city.
Lady Brightspark, how may we help you?
You could start by not calling me that.
As you wish.
I have a messy business on my desk, and your name's on it.
My name?
It's an inheritance, with a bunch of people contesting the will.
What? Who died?
The Honourable Joan Tannerson.
Oh. I see.
Family?
She was my mentor, a renowned lawyer. You're a lawyer? Do I look like a lawyer? Wouldn't put it past you. What is the mess, exactly?
Tennyson left you everything, according to the will. Her children aren't happy, and the notary is very annoying. So please, do something. Anything. Just make them stop harassing me. I have more important things to deal with.
Perhaps I should talk to the children first.
Do whatever you want, as long as it shuts this notary up.
Right. Thank you, my lady.
Okay, so this is the aristocrat's background quest, it seems like. I suppose we can pursue this, if it's all in the city, before you do the main quest. Before I do anything, I should cast guidance on my paladin. So you can do some persuading. Well, hopefully.
Lyria, I'm so very sorry for your loss.
Oh, you're that... Well, I knew she liked you, but...
Frankly, this all seems like a prank.
Right? That's what I told the notary. Goodbye.
These people.
That was it. Alright, on to the next. Where are they located? Alright, Drew. I knew a Drew growing up. He's a pretty cool dude.
Drew, how are you holding up?
Oh look, it's the famous heir. Should I bow?
Listen, I have no idea.
Oh, of course. It's just bad luck that you got everything.
Can we talk?
Just talk to my lawyer. Oh, wait.
This voice actor.
He needs a smack in the mouth. He's grieving.
I'll give him something to grieve over.
Oh man. For as cheesy as the dialogue is, some of these one-liners is just hilarious. You're a lawyer? Do I look like a lawyer? Wouldn't put it past you. It's just... Ugh. Kudos to the delivery.
Adria, how are you?
Well, sad, of course. You?
Thanks for asking. A bit down, of course. She taught me so much.
I know. She was proud of you.
Thank you. Listen, this will, it bothers me. I really don't want to quarrel with you and your siblings.
I'm afraid you won't have a choice. Lyria is a lying bitch, and Drew is a tactless jerk.
Jeez.
What would you do with the inheritance?
Me? Share it with the other two sharks, just to stay alive.
Fair enough.
He's all kitted out now. Brought him the sword, now he's wearing armor, and he's got a... Let's see if we can talk to him real fast.
If you're looking for a sharp blade, I'm your man.
Does that mean I can hire you? Because I can't interact with you, so I don't think that's the case. What do we do next? At Tannerson's mansion. I don't know where that's at. I'm assuming it's not in the city. So let's do this.
Your rooms are ready.
This is nice, isn't it? Just a bunch of magic loot sitting right here. Okay, well I guess we'll identify all of that. I assume these are long rest parts. Are we gonna get into a fight up here? It seems like we're gonna get into a fight. Well, first things first. Rapier +2. That sounds like an upgrade to what she has equipped. Let me compare it to this. There we go. So 10, 1 to 6 +7, 1 to 8 +8, and 11. So yeah, that is a straight upgrade. We can sell this. Identify the pendant. Corruptive health. What do you do? Immunity to the disease condition type. Has to be attuned, so he can't even use this. I think he's the only one that has a slot available. But it's going to replace that, and he needs this to cast this spell. So I'm in a bit of a predicament. I'll give it to him, and I'll get him like a belt or something later on. Or a cloak. In fact, don't I have an extra one laying around? I don't think I do. I probably sold it. Well, anyway, let's keep identifying. Half plate +1. I think that's what he already has equipped, right? Yeah. Alright, then let's do the shield. Assuming it's a +1, it might be a +2. It's only a +1. But still. We finally upgraded from a wooden buckler. It's only taken us, I don't even know how long. A long time. And we have more gauntlets of ogre power, which we don't need. No one can use it. And no one else really benefits from it. Like, he has that, then I have a better version with the Battlefield Giant Strength. So I guess we'll just sell those. So what are we supposed to be doing? Resting? Can't go in that direction. It looks like we have to rest. Okay. Works for me. Let's cast Goodberry because they gave us rations for a reason. I can't cast here. Oh, no, she has her. Don't think there's anything I needed to do. Okay, is that all I had to do was just rest there? So we just have a new resting spot that doesn't cost us money. It's really cheap anyway, it was like 10 gold pieces. I assume that equates to like a, you know, a $40 motel room. Alright, so we should be able to leave now. And go to the Manicollin Ruins, because that's the closest one. And I don't think there's a... Oh. Actually, the Tannerson Estate is closer. course there's combat between here and there. I was like, oh, this should be a breeze. We'll just hop over here and take care of this side quest real fast. Not 2 minutes outside the front gate. An Archmage. Pretty sure these guys can attack 3 times. The veterans. Alright, so I'm actually gonna cast some summons here. Let them do their thing. I was just trying to cast shield. Cool, I can counter shield. That's really useful.
No
really should have cast. It doesn't matter. Should be dead this turn. Of course.
You have them
Smite
now.
will burn through these guys in no time at all. Probably should have cast slow on these guys first. Reduce some of these attacks. So they do attack a lot. I even mentioned it at the beginning of the fight. Sure. Fireball. I thought that's what she was casting. I'm like, there's no way. She's standing right beside us. Oh no, okay, can't do that. Are they close enough together? They are not. So sometimes they consider, like for Herald of Battle, the buff that my cleric provides, it considers being diagonal adjacent, but not for Acid Splash. I'm gonna counter her counter spell. Oh, that's ludicrous.
Oh, bad luck.
Really want to get her a better bow. I mean, not that she's not putting any work with a short bow, but, you know, having a better long bow would be great.
Well done.
Okay, just so I don't waste this turn, I won't cast Mage Armor. I'm just gonna have my cleric lava fireball over there. Well, actually, I probably don't have to. Megan will finish him off first.
Wait till the next one.
They're not bandits.
Oh,
no.
it's part of the quest.
More like hired assassins.
You know what this means.
Stay alert. The notary's mansion might not be safe either.
Okay. We're good. That's a little weird that like combat triggered that early outside of the city. Just a ton of ingredients. Hexagonal ring. Here I was worried I wasn't going to make any progress on the quest, but we did. Let's examine this. I wonder if it's magical or if it's just a description. Magnificent ring with a cloudy shape on its bezel. We'll try identifying it. Ring of poison resistance. Hopefully not something that needs to be attuned. It does need to be attuned. I mean, he's the only one that has an attunement slot, but he doesn't really need poison resist. We're gonna give it to him anyway. Because as a dwarf, doesn't he have poison resist? Let me check. Character, where's it at? Yeah, so Dwarven Resilience, saving throw, advantage against poison, resistance to poison damage. And then this, damage is halved. I mean, he's going to be very, very resistant to poison. Alright, we're going to take a short rest just so I don't forget to attune this. In fact, I should have bought a different holy item while I was still in the city. So you can just equip the amulet instead. Alright, to the mansion. Oh, we didn't get a rest in. Yeah, Fireball put in some work. Good for her. Alright, so before I do anything else, does he still have mage armor up? I don't think so. He does not. Burned a ton of spell slots in that fight. We should be fine. Alright. Let's hope that a fight doesn't break out here. Just talk to these guys real fast.
So, you just, like, left Kirkuthlin without a word.
How rude.
Can we take this inside?
Just tell us what you decided and stop wasting our time. At least share the inheritance. I need it for my research. The Circle of Danantar will reward you.
Yeah, right. That inheritance will give me enough to get married. My father-in-law-to-be is very influential in the Tower of Knowledge, you know.
Adria?
I respect Mother's decision. It's all yours.
What? Did the Sorax replace you or something?
Even for you, Drew, that's low.
Ah, so you're all here. Why didn't you come in?
You're right. Let's finish this.
I mean, it is mine. I mean, that is the lawful thing. It is mine. But I think just, 'cause I don't necessarily care for it, right? I think splitting it 4 ways would be fair, because then I'm still respecting, because if it's mine, I can choose what to do with it, right? So I'm still respecting the person who died's wishes by receiving some of the inheritance, and then, you know, but I'm also giving what I don't want to the children.
We'll split the inheritance between the 4 of us.
Oh, I'm sorry, the law forbids it. You can share it after you accept it, but there must be one single heir.
Oh, well, okay.
You know, paperwork.
Alright, fine. The inheritance is mine.
Your mother left me everything. Her will should be respected.
Fine. I thought I'd cracked you.
Yeah, I knew there was something sketchy about you.
Sorry, sir. This will have to be done outside the law, I'm afraid.
The way she's standing. Is it just you? Because oh, there are Sorax. Okay. Just a couple though. This shouldn't take long.
Not bad.
Yeah,
eh?
this is, she's very squishy. Oh, nat 20. Congrats, man. Take her out, please. Or not. There we go.
Well struck. A palpable hit.
There's my last smite. It should be over, maybe before it gets another turn. We'll see. An achievement. My tailor is rich.
She killed all her siblings.
Maybe she was a Sorak agent.
They were all my childhood friends.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
It's over. Let's go.
So her eyes are glowing purple, and it's not the first time we've seen that. There was a group we fought earlier, don't remember exactly where, whose eyes were also glowing purple. Where was that? So we can go inside. I'm gonna save that for next time. I'm gonna call the episode here, and the next one we'll enter the mansion, and I guess claim our inheritance. Is that part of the quest, or is it done? Yeah, the quest is done. So whatever's in here, I guess, is just loot. Well, anyway, I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.